Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, I've made it to home in Bangalore. It was an interesting travel with few instances that really reaffirmed what I've been talking about in terms of real human wisdom and artificial intelligence. I have talked in the past about the future of customer service should be human first, supported by AI. And I got a few other examples through this travel on the value of real human touch when you are in a tricky situation and how that makes all the difference. So stay tuned for more on that. However, let's get started for today. Today is December 10th, and the Sadhguru Insight on the Miracle of Mind app today read Life is not a question of use. It is magnificent just the way it is. In the audio insight that accompanied this, Sadhguru goes on to talk about how, in our quest of efficiency and measuring everything by how useful it is, we have wiped out certain species of animals, microbes, as well as we have engaged in acts of genocide, wiped out certain portions of certain parts of human race itself because they're not useful as per our intellect or the group that decided what's useful and what's efficient and based on their limited intellect. So that is very interesting. Now, as we are developing AI and as we are getting to AGI, where it becomes a form of intelligence that is more powerful than humans. And we keep training it with the notion of that everything is about efficiency and everything is about usefulness. Then some of the dystopian science fiction scenarios that often get depicted in science fiction movies, where AI will eventually determine that parts of human civilization are really coming the way of the overall goal for efficiency and usefulness. They seem fairly logical. That is where even the godfather of AI, Jeffrey Hinton, in a fairly well constructed argument, and he's coming from a fairly genuine and good place, has called upon the need for training AI to give it a maternal instinct towards human beings. So AI develops this thing of nurturing human beings and not measures humans in terms of efficiency and usefulness, while it continues to quest towards efficiency and usefulness for everything else. So that's a great argument. And I mean, if we have to train AI to take on any identity, yeah, sure, absolutely, we should. I support that. We should do that. However, the real question is why even give AI the identity, and why not really up level our consciousness so we can start realizing that life is not about measuring everything based on usefulness and efficiency. Yes, sure. When we are working towards something which is in the material world and which is finite, it makes sense to measure things and see efficiently and how usefully we are producing something. However, as I talked about in the newsletter earlier this week, a large part of the digital reality that we live in, as well as a large part of what we create reality from, is really a perceived reality. It is an immaterial construct. And really, we can end up in a situation where it is win-win. Everybody can win together, as I have said in the past in this series. So, we right now stand at this moment where, as we are training AI more and more, if we up level our consciousness, then we will be training AI with the values that the ultimate goal is to serve human life and serve the planet. It is not efficiency and usefulness. Efficiency and usefulness, when we determine that a particular part of the material reality needs to be executed based on efficiency and usefulness, sure, it's great, but that lead should come from humans. And AI should not automatically be trained on efficiency and usefulness being the only objective. And that can only happen if we uplevel our consciousness, because right now, where we are in the mental chatter state, we are unfortunately in a quest of efficiency and usefulness ourselves towards everything. And that is how we are training AI. So this is the critical moment that we stand at right now, and the choice is ours on what we do at this point. So with that, today's dose of Rashmi is unconscious intelligence tries to judge everything based on usefulness and efficiency and misses life itself in the process. Wisdom, on the other hand, is nurturing life and allow the exuberance of life to flow, and realize that that is the main idea of living. Just be, and be exuberant, be in a state of flow. Thank you.